Welcome to an essential guide for mastering the midi skirt, a truly versatile garment that effortlessly blends comfort with sophisticated style for women over 50. Many believe that achieving an expensive-looking aesthetic requires a significant financial investment, but we are here to reveal that true elegance is rooted in strategic choices, understanding proportions, and an appreciation for quality over quantity. This video will empower you with expert insights and practical strategies to transform your midi skirt outfits from merely presentable to truly luxurious, ensuring you exude confidence and refined taste without breaking the bank. Prepare to unlock the secrets to styling this timeless piece with an elevated touch. The secret to an expensive-looking midi skirt outfit begins not with the brand label, but with the fundamental elements of fabric, fit, and silhouette. Experts in textile science and fashion design consistently emphasize that the tactile and visual properties of a garment's material are paramount in conveying luxury and quality. Consider natural fibers such as silk, wool, linen, and high-quality cotton as your primary choices. Silk, for instance, possesses a unique lustrous sheen and an incredibly soft, fluid drape due to its protein structure, making it a natural choice for an elegant and expensive appearance. A midi skirt crafted from pure silk satin or crepe de chine will move beautifully with the body, catching the light in a sophisticated manner that synthetic alternatives often struggle to replicate. Similarly, fine wool, particularly merino wool or cashmere blends, offers exceptional warmth, breathability, and a refined matte finish. The tightly woven structure of high-quality wool resists creasing and maintains its shape, contributing to a polished and well-maintained aesthetic. Even cotton, when chosen in premium weaves like sateen, poplin, or a dense twill, can elevate a midi skirt. The key is to avoid thin, flimsy, or overly stretchy synthetic fabrics that tend to cling unflatteringly, pill easily, or develop a cheap sheen. Stylists consistently advise examining the fabric composition label, prioritizing materials with a high percentage of natural fibers, or innovative blends that mimic their desirable properties, such as tencel or modal, known for their excellent drape and soft hand feel. Beyond fabric, the fit and silhouette of your midi skirt are critical determinants of its perceived value and how it flatters your physique. A perfectly fitted midi skirt creates a streamlined and elegant line, visually elongating the body and enhancing your natural shape. For women over 50, a high-waisted midi skirt is often recommended by fashion consultants because it defines the narrowest part of the torso, creating an hourglass illusion and making the legs appear longer. The hemline of a midi skirt, falling anywhere between the knee and the ankle, requires careful consideration. The most universally flattering length typically hits at the slimmest part of the calf, just below the widest point. This strategic placement avoids visually shortening the legs and maintains a graceful line. Different silhouettes also play distinct roles. An Align midi skirt, for example, is celebrated for its ability to skim over the hips and thighs, flaring gently towards the hem, offering comfort and a timeless elegance that suits most body types. Its structured yet forgiving shape creates a balanced proportion. Pleated midi skirts, especially those with fine, crisp pleats, add movement and textural interest, but it is important to ensure the pleats are well defined and do not add unnecessary volume around the waist. Pencil midi skirts, while sleek and sophisticated, require a precise fit to avoid restriction or an unflattering pull across the hips. When selecting a midi skirt, it is paramount to try it on, paying close attention to how it sits at the waist, drapes over the hips, and falls at the hem. Even a luxurious fabric can look less expensive if the fit is poor. The goal is a silhouette that enhances your figure, provides comfort, and moves with an effortless grace, embodying an understated luxury that is inherently expensive looking. Once you have selected a midi skirt with superior fabric, fit, and silhouette, the next crucial step in achieving an expensive-looking ensemble is to master the art of pairing it with the right top. The interplay between your upper garment and the midi skirt is fundamental to creating balanced proportions and visual harmony, which are hallmarks of sophisticated styling. For women over 50, the goal is often to create a long, lean line and to avoid outfits that appear bulky or disjointed. Stylists universally recommend considering the volume and length of your top in relation to the skirt. If your midi skirt has significant volume, such as a full align or a heavily pleated design, a more fitted or semi-fitted top will create a flattering contrast and balance the silhouette. This technique is often referred to as balancing volume. A voluminous bottom is best paired with a more streamlined top to prevent the overall look from becoming overwhelming. Conversely, if your midi skirt is sleek and fitted, like a pencil style, you have more leeway to experiment with a slightly looser blouse or a fine-gauge knit sweater, provided it is tucked in or cropped appropriately to maintain waist definition. Tucking techniques are surprisingly impactful in elevating a midi skirt outfit. A full tuck, where the entire top is neatly tucked into the waistband, is ideal for defining the waist and elongating the legs, especially when paired with a high-waisted midi skirt. This creates a clean, uninterrupted line from the waist downwards, which is crucial for a polished aesthetic. The French tuck, a more relaxed approach where only the front part of the top is tucked in, offers a casual yet chic alternative, adding a touch of effortless style while still highlighting the waist. This works particularly well with slightly oversized blouses or sweaters, providing shape without being too formal. For untucked tops, the length is critical. An untucked top should ideally hit no lower than the top of the hip bone to avoid shortening the torso or obscuring the midi skirt's silhouette. Longer untucked tops can make the wearer appear shorter and wider, disrupting the elegant proportions the midi skirt aims to create. Necklines also play a significant role in framing the face and balancing the overall outfit. A V neckline elongates the neck and draws the eye upwards, creating a graceful line that complements the midi skirt's length. Boat necks and scoop necks offer a sophisticated, classic appeal, especially when paired with a simple, elegant midi skirt. High necklines, such as turtlenecks or mock necks, can create a sleek, monochromatic look when matched with a skirt in a similar color, adding an intellectual and refined touch. Layering pieces such as blazers, cardigans, and trench coats provide another opportunity to enhance the expensive aesthetic. A well-tailored blazer, for instance, adds structure and polish. When pairing a blazer with a midi skirt, consider the blazer's length. A blazer that ends at the hip or slightly above the hip works well to define the waist and maintain a balanced proportion with the skirt. Longer blazers can also work, but they need to be thoughtfully styled to avoid overwhelming the midi skirt. Fabric choice for layering is also important. A blazer in a high-quality wool blend or a structured cotton will instantly elevate the outfit. Cardigans in fine-gauge knits, especially cashmere or merino wool, draped elegantly over the shoulders or worn open, add a layer of texture and warmth without bulk. A classic trench coat, with its timeless design and impeccable drape, is an excellent choice for adding a sophisticated outer layer that complements almost any midi skirt style. The key is to ensure that all layering pieces contribute to a cohesive and intentional look, avoiding anything that appears an afterthought. By meticulously considering the volume, length, tucking technique, neckline, and layering of your top, you can create a visually harmonious and expensive-looking midi skirt ensemble that radiates effortless sophistication. Accessories are the unsung heroes of an expensive-looking outfit, possessing the remarkable power to transform a simple midi skirt ensemble into a statement of refined taste. For women over 50, the selection of footwear, belts, and jewelry is not merely an afterthought but a critical component in achieving a cohesive, polished, and effortlessly luxurious aesthetic. The right accessories can balance proportions, add visual interest, and inject a sense of personal style that elevates the entire look. Let us begin with footwear, a foundational element that can dramatically alter the perceived formality and overall silhouette of your midi skirt outfit. Stylists and visual perception experts agree that the choice of shoe can influence how long or short your legs appear, and how grounded or airy the outfit feels. For an elongated, elegant line, pointed toe heels or block heels are often recommended. A nude or skin tone pump, for instance, creates an uninterrupted line from the hem of the skirt to the floor, visually extending the leg and enhancing the graceful drape of the midi skirt. Block heels offer a more comfortable yet equally sophisticated alternative, providing stability without sacrificing height. Even a modest 2-inch or 3-inch block heel can make a significant difference. Ankle boots, when chosen correctly, can also be incredibly chic. The key is to select boots with a shaft that is slim and either disappears under the skirt hem or meets it precisely, avoiding any awkward gaps that can truncate the leg line. Boots with a pointed or almond toe tend to be more flattering than round toe styles, as they contribute to the visual elongation. For a more casual yet still expensive-looking approach, elegant flats such as pointed ballet flats, sleek loafers, or even minimalist, high-quality leather sneakers can work wonders, provided they are clean, well-maintained, and made from premium materials. The quality of the leather, the craftsmanship of the sole, and the overall design simplicity are paramount here. Avoid chunky, overly sporty, or brightly colored sneakers unless intentionally styled for a specific fashion-forward statement, as they can detract from the sophisticated vibe. Belts serve a dual purpose. They define the waist, creating a flattering hourglass shape, and they add a decorative element that can tie an outfit together. A well-chosen belt can be the focal point that transforms an otherwise simple midi skirt and top combination. For an expensive look, opt for belts made from genuine leather or high-quality suede, with buckles that are understated yet refined. A thin to medium-width belt 1 to 2 inches is generally most flattering for women over 50, as overly wide belts can sometimes overwhelm the torso or create a bulky appearance. The color of the belt should either match an element in your outfit for a harmonious look or provide a subtle contrast that adds interest without being jarring. For example, a sleek black leather belt with a subtle gold buckle can instantly elevate a neutral-toned midi skirt ensemble. The placement of the belt is also crucial. Cinching it at the narrowest part of your natural waist will create the most flattering silhouette. Finally, jewelry and handbags are the ultimate finishing touches that communicate attention to detail and personal style. For an expensive aesthetic, the principle of less is more often applies. Focus on quality over quantity. A few well-chosen pieces of fine jewelry, such as classic pearl earrings, a delicate gold chain necklace, or an elegant watch, will always look more refined than an abundance of costume jewelry. Consider the metals you wear. Coordinating them, e.g., all gold or all silver, creates a cohesive and polished look. Handbags should also reflect quality and thoughtful selection. A structured leather handbag in a timeless design, whether a classic tote, a sophisticated shoulder bag, or an elegant clutch, will instantly elevate your midi skirt outfit. The material, hardware, and overall condition of your bag are critical indicators of quality. Avoid bags that appear flimsy, overly embellished with cheap hardware, or are visibly worn. The aim is to choose accessories that complement, rather than compete with, your midi skirt outfit, adding layers of sophistication and personal expression that underscore an expensive and effortlessly chic appearance. The strategic application of color theory and thoughtful texture play are advanced styling techniques that profoundly contribute to an expensive-looking midi skirt outfit. For women over 50, these elements are not just about personal preference, but about creating visual depth, harmony, and an overall sense of refinement that speaks volumes about one's sartorial intelligence. Experts in color psychology and fashion design consistently emphasize that a well-curated color palette and intelligent use of textures can elevate even the simplest garments. Let us delve into color theory. To achieve an expensive aesthetic, consider moving beyond basic color matching to building sophisticated color palettes. Monochromatic schemes, where you dress in varying shades and tints of a single color, are inherently luxurious and elongating. For example, pairing a deep navy midi skirt with a lighter blue top and a navy blazer creates a seamless, elegant line that is incredibly chic. This technique minimizes visual breaks, making the wearer appear taller and more streamlined. Analogous color schemes, which use colors next to each other on the color wheel, e.g., blues, greens, and teals, offer a harmonious and gentle transition, creating a soft yet rich visual effect. Neutral bases are also crucial. Investing in midi skirts in classic neutrals like black, navy, charcoal gray, camel, or ivory provides a versatile foundation upon which to build countless expensive-looking outfits. These colors are timeless, universally flattering, and serve as excellent backdrops for more vibrant accents. When introducing color, consider your personal undertones. Warm undertones are flattered by earthy tones, golds, and warm reds, while cool undertones shine in blues, greens, purples, and silver. Wearing colors that complement your skin tone instantly brightens your complexion and enhances your natural radiance, a key component of looking polished and well cared for. Furthermore, understanding the saturation and value of colors is vital. Muted, deeper jewel tones or rich, dusty pastels often appear more sophisticated and expensive than overly bright, neon, or primary colors, especially for a mature aesthetic. Texture play is another powerful tool for adding visual interest and depth without relying on busy prints or excessive embellishments. The interplay of different textures creates a dynamic and tactile experience that is characteristic of high-end fashion. Think about combining a smooth, fluid silk midi skirt with a chunky, soft cashmere sweater. The contrast between the sleekness of the silk and the plushness of the cashmere creates an intriguing visual dialogue. Similarly, pairing a structured tweed midi skirt with a delicate lace top or a crisp cotton shirt offers a sophisticated juxtaposition. Research in visual perception indicates that varied textures engage the eye and convey a sense of richness and complexity. For example, a leather or faux leather midi skirt paired with a fine-gauge knit top and a wool blazer provides a multi-dimensional look that is both modern and luxurious. Even within the same color family, different textures can create subtle yet impactful variations. A matte wool midi skirt worn with a glossy silk blouse in the same shade will have a more expensive feel than two pieces of the same flat fabric. When experimenting with textures, ensure there is a balance. Do not combine too many overwhelming textures in one outfit. Typically, 2 to 3 distinct textures are sufficient to create interest without looking chaotic. The goal is to build an outfit that feels rich and layered, inviting the viewer to appreciate the quality of each component. Finally, while prints can be fun, for an expensive-looking aesthetic, they need to be chosen and styled with discernment. If opting for prints, consider classic patterns like subtle plaids, elegant florals with a good color repeat, or sophisticated geometric designs. The scale of the print is important. Smaller, more intricate prints often look more refined than very large, bold patterns. When wearing a printed midi skirt, balance it with a solid colored top that picks up one of the colors from the print. This creates cohesion and prevents the outfit from looking too busy. Conversely, a solid midi skirt can serve as an excellent canvas for a subtly textured or printed top, allowing one element to be the focal point while the other provides a grounding effect. By thoughtfully applying color theory and expertly combining textures, you can craft midi skirt outfits that not only look expensive but also reflect a deep understanding of sophisticated style, projecting an image of effortless elegance and refined taste. You have now unlocked the comprehensive guide to styling midi skirts with an expensive-looking, effortless elegance. Remember, true luxury in fashion is not about the price tag, but about meticulous attention to fabric quality, impeccable fit, harmonious proportions, and thoughtful accessorizing, all underpinned by a sophisticated understanding of color and texture. By applying these expert-backed principles, you will transform your midi skirt ensembles, radiating confidence and refined taste in every stride. We encourage you to experiment with these insights, trusting your intuition to create looks that truly reflect your personal style. If you found these strategies valuable, please consider subscribing to our channel for more expert fashion and beauty advice tailored for women over 50. We are dedicated to helping you look and feel your absolute best.